Hi, and welcome to the Balancing Act New York edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, we will receive expert guidance when considering hospice care. Take a look at organic products that are redefining beauty, wellness, and beyond. Listen and learn about new innovations in clinical research. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
Up first, a story not to be missed.
Choosing to place a cherished family member in hospice can be a difficult and emotional decision. However, you don't have to navigate this journey by yourself. United Hospice is here to support you and your family at every stage.
United Hospice is about adding quality to our patients' lives. We strive to make the most of the time that someone may have. It's a real misnomer. Folks believe that hospice is only a few days. We strive to care for people for many months. We always hear from our families, we wish we called you sooner, because they see a great improvement in their loved ones' lives. And our staff is really gifted in providing the necessary support to families so that they can focus on the positive experience and not be fretting over what's coming.
Hospice isn't just for the final days or weeks. In fact, patients in the U.S. can be enrolled in hospice for at least the last 6 months of life. Entering hospice care earlier rather than later has many advantages.
Many people are living much longer now with medical advances. The unfortunate side is they're dealing with a lot of chronic diseases. Unfortunately, most referrals made to hospice are made very late in the course of the disease. It's never too soon to call for hospice services. The medical directors will determine if a patient is appropriate. We try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and accept as many people as we can for the services that hospice can provide. The physicians here at United Hospice are experts in end-of-life care and well-trained to deal with a variety of conditions, monitoring medications, changing medications depending on the patient's needs.
At United Hospice, our nursing expertise is a hallmark. Our nurses here do a phenomenal job in providing care to the residents and the patients out in the community. We're not just focusing on the patient, we're not just focusing on the family. We focus as one all together, and we need to provide that support, and our nurses do it the best of the best. United Hospice is devoted to our staff, so our staff can be devoted to our patients.
Addressing the patient's physical and emotional needs, as well as supporting their loved ones with compassion and care, is a top priority.
The value that I have seen at Joe Rasso is how this team, holistic team, physical, emotional, social, and spiritual, providing families an opportunity to have their loved ones, to have dignity and honor towards their end of life. And particularly me, coming from a spiritual background, recognizing the diversity and the sensitivity towards the culture they come from, we provide great respect and honor no matter what background they come from. I spend a lot of time mostly listening, valuing, respecting the various diverse cultures, religious backgrounds people come from here. I do not have any agenda, but just walk with the patient and the family member, respecting their beliefs and their traditions. And I value every member that walks in here.
When we first started dealing with hospice, it was a home hospice experience. The nurse would come over, the doctor would come over. When my mom came to hospice, the Joe Rasso house was built already. Tremendous facility. The care, the nurses, the administration, the clergy. If you're thinking about it, make the call. You won't be disappointed at all. As a matter of fact, you'll be so blessed that you came here.
My mom had been in and out of 3 nursing homes, I believe it was, prior to coming to the Joe Rasso house, and none of them can compare to what they provide here. My mom was taken care of right up until the last moments of her life. I don't believe there's anything as good as the Joe Rasso house, and I highly recommend that they do what they can to get their loved one into this facility.
At United Hospice, the goal is to bring comfort and provide patient-centered care. so you can focus on making memories with your family when time matters most.
We are able to keep families in their home, out of the hospital, where the patient wants to reside. We often hear from patients that are in the hospital looking to get out. They wish they called us sooner. We will move mountains to get a patient home. We work 24/7 and really demand the best for our patients. We make beautiful memories. We reduce symptoms. People are at peace and they're comfortable, and we respond 24/7, so it allows families to know that we're always there for them.
To learn more about United Hospice, visit the website at unitedhospiceinc.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Time for a little self-beautification? Our next story has just what you need.
A lot has been said about eating organic and the potential benefits for your health and overall well-being. Now think about this. If you're eating organic, but also spraying, rubbing, and washing your skin with chemicals and toxins, what was the point?
After 20 years in business, God brought us an opportunity to acquire Poofy Organics. And we connected deeply with the story of the founder of Poofy. She started this business after a family member was diagnosed with cancer. That connected deeply because I lost my mother to cancer. So at Poofy Organics, we truly believe in the importance of nurturing the complete body.
Poofy Organics is determined to provide everyone with clean, sustainable beauty, personal care, and household products that are good for the entire family and good for the planet.
Being able to offer consumers peace of mind is of utmost importance. And that means being able to offer products that are the purest, that are the cleanest, that are toxin-free and organic. And we do that through our USDA certified organic facility in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here we manufacture, we label, we package, we pack, and we ship our products.
Back at the end of 2022, I got diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And that was an aha moment for me that pushed me to make different decisions in my life. There's this common belief that things that are cutting-edge technology and synthetically made on a lab are better, and that it's simply not true. You can find incredible ingredients that are as potent, delivering extraordinary efficacy in the organic world. The risks of using products that are not naturally made are the cumulative effect that toxins and synthetic ingredients can have on your body. As we age, we start really getting conscious about how our skin starts changing and start noticing some fine lines and wrinkles. And we are so happy to be able to offer a full line that addresses all skin needs and types.
By choosing organic, you reduce your exposure to potentially harmful substances that may cause irritation, allergies, and other adverse reactions.
Skincare is definitely more than just your face. Skincare is the entire body. We offer a very diverse product portfolio, something for everyone. From bath and body to home to wellness to beauty, one of our top selling products is one of the first USDA certified toothpaste to be offered in the United States, our Happy Teeth toothpaste line.
If you have little to no experience with organic, connecting with Poofy to begin your journey is simple.
We have a blog on our website that it's a great resource to get started in your organic journey. We have an army of people that are willing to help you make better choices, and we call them our Poofy Guides. When you make the choice to start on your organic journey, one thing that you can do is start replacing products one at a time. And little by little, one day you'll realize that you have a cabinet full of organic options. Our guides at Poofy are incredible. There are true entrepreneurs. Not only they are there to guide you, they also have the ability to provide for their own families in doing so.
I started my organic journey when I learned that I was pregnant and started researching to find the safest products on the market, which led me to Poofy Organics. The top 3 ingredients that should be avoided are sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and phenoxyethanol. When you're using multiple products a day that all contain those ingredients, there's a real risk of overexposure. The benefits of organic products are knowing that we're putting the safest most minimal ingredients on our skin, but also supporting farmers who are growing those crops organically. I love the peace of mind that comes along with purchasing Poofy Organics products. Being a Poofy Organics guide is extremely rewarding. Not only do I save on every purchase I make for my family, I am able to connect with a larger community that shares similar values, and I earn extra income for my family.
Clean, pure, and potent. That's what you can expect from each and every Poofy product.
We're looking forward to the growth and expansion of Poofy Organics, to a future that offers our product solutions all across the United States and Canada.
To learn more about Poofy Organics, visit the website at poofyorganics.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Up next, another story not to be missed.
Participating in a clinical trial can empower you to take an active role in managing your health while also contributing to advancements in medical research. At the Advanced Clinical Institute, Inc., they aren't just in the business of research. They are in the business of hope. Hope for finding help, finding treatments, and finding cures.
While I used to go to work and treat patients with problems with known treatments, clinical trials are being advanced to find new treatments for problems we still need solutions for. We, in particular, at Advanced Clinical Institute, do trials in Alzheimer's disease. At present, there is only one treatment that exists on the market. We are in dire need to find new treatments. That's what we do here at ACI.
Many medical treatments are not attainable by the patients because of the cost. All of the medical treatment here for a study is completely free. And in addition to that, most of the studies will pay a stipend for both the caregiver and the patient. The clinical trials monitor a patient from the minute they walk in the door. We do all kinds of testing, which costs the patient absolutely nothing. And in many cases, they would not get the same care from their own physician, but they will get it here.
Clinical trials are essential for advancing medical science, improving patient care, and ultimately, hopefully, saving lives.
Patient safety is the #1 concern for both clinical site and sponsors who are sponsoring these clinical drug trials. We do monthly labs, we do EKGs. A doctor on site is always examining the patient neurologically, physically, and cognitively with assessments. There is also a third-party team in most cases that are reading these ECGs, reading these lab results, seeing if something comes up with the patient. There are multiple checkpoints that are making sure that these patients are absolutely 100% safe, and it is double-checked through multiple parties. Patient safety is a #1 concern when dealing with clinical trials.
By enrolling in a clinical trial, patients can potentially benefit from cutting-edge therapies that may not yet be available to the general public.
During clinical trials, it's easy to forget that this disease is not just affecting a patient, it is affecting a family as a whole. These people are coming to us looking for hope and looking for some kind of help because there is nothing available to them. Here at ACI, we try to calm everyone's nerves and make everyone feel included and heard.
I would say to an individual who's scared about potentially doing a clinical trial is you shouldn't be. You are in such good care here, better than you are in the hands of your own physician. And you can sit home and do nothing, or you can come here and try and do something and have hope.
Supporting the patient as well as the patient's family is very important to the team at Advanced Clinical Institute, Inc.
Very often, my cell phone, we joke, it has now become the Batman line or the work line. I'm available 24/7, whether it's through text, phone call, email. People will call me for the smallest things, but to them, because they're going through something so serious like a disease such as Alzheimer's with a loved one, it's a major deal. So if I can provide a safe space for them to be heard, feel heard, and get to some kind of resolution, it's very important that we make that happen here.
If not for patients who enter a clinical trial, we will not have any changes in the course of this disease. And they are willing, and they are the givers. We owe them a debt of thanks, all of us.
Advanced Clinical Institute, Inc. is making a difference now and for future generations.
We're very excited about our plans for the future. We have a state-of-the-art facility that is large enough that we can encompass new areas of disease states. So our plan is to branch out into those. We've already started hiring new physicians and additional site staff to support all of that.
As research continues to evolve in the world and the different aspects and how they treat people, how they test certain products, we here at ACI would also like to branch out and help multiple populations so we can really expand our reach in the community.
The biggest thing I can say about research, it gives us all hope. And that's one of the big things that we preface here is hope. Without the trials, there is none.
To learn more about Advanced Clinical Institute, visit the website at aciresearchgroup.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Want to try something new in your community? Here's some inspiration.
The world of the arts is like no other. It can transport you to different realms and make your emotions come alive. The lights, the crowds, and the sounds will captivate your senses and touch your soul. Are you ready to experience the magic of the performing arts?
The history of the bergenPAC started back in 1926. This was a silent film house. And then John Harms, in the 70s, opened this up as a performing arts space. A group of citizens, who now is our founder, said, we need arts and culture in our community. And we're going to reopen this and revamp it as the Bergen Performing Arts Center. And that's at the point where we started doing big name shows. Tony Bennett, Aretha Franklin, among a few of them who were on the stage. We host over 150 events a year, and they range from a local group all the way up to Pat Benatar. We've had greats coming through, Glenn Campbell. We go from all types of genres, from rap, R&B, to classical music, to educational programming.
As a former county and state legislator, I have always been an advocate for the arts and arts education. Therefore, I'm excited to be chair. This theater is really basically our home, your home for the community. We foster diversity, equity, inclusion. And quite frankly, it promotes social justice and creates a more vibrant and beautiful community, or society, I should say. When you look at education in our public schools, unfortunately, the first thing that is cut is the arts. And so we're here to make sure that people understand the true benefits of the arts in children. And that arts education is so important, and so is the arts, obviously, for our culture.
With something for everyone, Bergen Performing Arts Center is dedicated to inspiring and engaging the community by offering a wide variety of performances, classes, and workshops.
Something that's really special about our students at our school is they study with us year-round in the summer and during the school year, and many of them get to perform on the big stage with major artists such as Foreigner, Christian Chenoweth, Patti LuPone. Some of our students even got to open for Jay Leno recently, so there's tons and tons of really amazing opportunities for kids to see what it's like in the real business. Every year, we award thousands of dollars of tuition value and scholarships for our students to be able to study music, dance, and theater.
I love being here. It's an opportunity for me to get New York-style training without having to commute to the city. It's like a family, I think. The students and the teachers as well. And it's also a place where you can just express your art and grow professionally as well. It's such a wonderful community, and I love being here.
Bergen Performing Arts Center includes a community outreach program that serves 15,000 students per year and counting.
Our outreach programs, as we're in 150 plus schools, and we do assembly programs, it's very rewarding. We do a lot of programs that have to tie into real life and pertinent issues that go on today, such as anti-bullying, human trafficking, opioid awareness. One really amazing program that involves the community here is our Voices in Harmony, which is our special needs program. Putting a program like that and bringing that into the community is a life changer.
I'm a hip-hop outreach / teaching artist, and some of the areas that I cover are spoken word, rap, teaching, learning, poetry, visual art, wrapping it all up into one neat little package and being able to work with not only our younger audiences, which is elementary school, K through 12, but then also there are some special residencies where I work with the elders and the elder community as well. Thank you.
Be moved, be inspired, and be transformed by the sheer brilliance of artistic expression.
Come back to the theater. Watch live performances. There's something visceral that happens when you're here and you're seeing something live versus when you're seeing something on a screen. What happens to you as a person and when you're there with your family, they're experiences that you can't recreate digitally.
To learn more about the Bergen Performing Arts Center, visit the website at bergenPAC.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Coming up next, tips you don't want to miss.
There's a unique charm and authenticity associated with family-owned jewelry stores. La Gravinese Jewelers of Pelham is a fourth-generation family business that will take the time to get to know you and educate you on how to select the perfect piece of jewelry for yourself or your loved one.
Growing up in the store was such a passion for me. It was the joy of my life. My grandfather started in 1917, and then my father was with him. When he came to Pelham, that's when I stepped in. I have two daughters. When the girls joined us, it was all natural, all from the heart. The jewelry industry has always been a competitive field, but we have such a personal touch here. When the girls joined, we decided to do a full renovation to make it more modern.
La Gravinese Jewelers of Pelham is about thoughtful choices, attention to detail, and expert help in selecting pieces that align with your personality and budget.
Our grandfather Bob brought the retail side of it to La Gravinese in 1964 by opening this retail store, and our mother took all of that to a new level. GIA stands for Gemological Institute of America, and they certify stones and also provide education. It's important to us that the customer really understands what they're purchasing. I go through the 4 C's on diamonds, which is the carat weight, the cut, the color, and the clarity. It's important for the customer to know that they can trust us because we've been here for so long and will be here for so much longer. There are various values that we place on jewelry. The values of that are very different depending on what the appraisal is actually for. We're really here for our clients anytime, anywhere we are, no matter what we're doing.
We have a full-time jeweler in our store. We can accommodate anyone with any budget. When clients come in, we want them to feel extremely comfortable working with us. We have an extensive inventory in store. We'll work with them to figure out what they're looking for, and we will work within their budget. We love getting to know people and their families. A lot of what we do is redesign, so turning old sentimental jewelry into something a little bit more modernized. A very popular trend for us right now is setting stones asymmetrically. One of my favorite pieces would be a diamond by the yard necklace. Every day something beautiful happens in our store, whether we're crying with our customers or laughing. It really is such a special feeling.
Educated, experienced, and passionate. For the family members of La Gravinese Jewelers of Pelham, it has been personal from day one.
I've been a jeweler since I was 8 years old, and we've had this store now since 1964. I said to my wife, I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna open up a store near home because I want the family to be close to me, and that's exactly what happened. One of the best things I can remember is when my daughter came in to work here. She was unbelievable. That made me so proud, and now I'm equally proud with my granddaughters.
This is not just a business to us. We get so close to so many people through this business. We're also involved in the community by donating pieces of jewelry for fundraising events. I have 2 children, and my son James was born with a skin condition called epidermolytic ichthyosis. There is a foundation called FIRST that has been very supportive to us. Recently, I joined a half marathon and raised money to support this group. We are also looking into expanding further our customer base through social media and also online through e-commerce.
To learn more about La Gravinese Jewelers of Pelham, visit the website at lagravinesejewelers.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.